What's up, fellow Wolfpack members? Tom Wolf here. Welcome to my 1994 video game songs of all time. One song per game in 94. As always, this is probably my favorite year for video game music, so I like this year a lot. And it's so ironic because the next year is my worst year as of right now for video game music, 1995. I was so disappointed in 95, but 94, I love so much songs from this year, as well as soundtracks alone. So without further ado, let's go to number 10. Just get on with it. Number 10 on my list is a Super Nintendo game that came after an awesome multiplayer game called Zombies Ate My Neighbors. This game is called Ghoul Patrol, and the song I picked is Metropolis Stage 3. This song is not as good as Zombies Ate My Neighbors soundtrack, but the music in this game is still top-notch awesome. And Metropolis Stage 3, it's just like the overall most strongest song in this game. It's the sequel to the first game, and they're like growing up and stuff, and I really like the song. It's funky, it has like a cool wacky horror vibe to it, just like Zombies Ate My Neighbors was famous for. I think they did a great job with the soundtrack on this game as well. And it'd be cool to play this one day. It has a nice, cool vibe to it. It's funky. That's all I could say. That's my number 10 pick, and it's by far my weakest. The other 9 songs are just so good to me, as well as their soundtracks for the most part. And let's get to number 9. Let's get to number 9. Number 9 on my list is a show I used to watch back in the day, but it's like really stupid nowadays. But the show was Beavis and Butthead. This game was awesome, as well as the show back in the day for me, but now it's like really stupid. It's like a Family Guy phase, where like Family Guy was so cool back in the day, but then like later on it's not as good as you thought. But the show, you know, it kind of held up, and the video game for the SNES, it's actually not that bad. And the song I picked is Hoppin' Mad. Hoppin' Mad sounds like a heavy, grungy sort of like guitar riff, and I really like the solos and stuff for it too. And I highly recommend this song, as well as actually the game soundtrack, if you like heavy metal and like grungy like sounding music, because it's really good. There's some good instrumentation going on too, like the build-ups and stuff, and the guitar solos. I really like it. Hoppin' Mad is my favorite song off it. A lot of songs kind of sound similar to this vibe, and I dig it. So if you do, congratulations. Great song. Hoppin' Mad. Highly recommend it. Beavis and Butthead for the Super Nintendo, and I think it's also for the Genesis, but I like the SNES more than Genesis for the most part. There you go. I'm going to number 8 now. Right now. Number 8 on my list is a Japan-only exclusive game, but I did watch the cartoon of it, and the cartoon is Popeye. So there's a Japanese Popeye game somehow, and we didn't get it sadly. But the game is some weird, yeah, I don't even know how to call it, but yeah, Popeye blah 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 blah. But basically, this soundtrack's actually really good. I was shocked. This soundtrack is awesome. I highly recommend looking up this OST. And the best song off the soundtrack for me is a song called Water. I'm not sure if that's what the actual song's called, but Water is so relaxing and soothing, and it sounds so awesome. I get like a Dire Docks feeling from Super Mario 64, and I highly recommend this OST in general. But man, Water, it's so good. It just feels like I just want to like lay down and like fall asleep to this song. Really good music. That's some good Super Nintendo stuff there. And yeah, just a nice relaxing You're Under the Water song. That's how I feel when I hear this song. I love water and winter music so much for video games. Definitely recommend this album, by the way. I said that the 3rd time. Let's get to number 7. Woo! Man, there's a lot of cool songs on this list. Number 7 on my list is a Disney game. and this Disney game is known as The Lion King. And this is a surprising pick from this game. The song I picked from this game is Can You Feel the Love? And it's the Super Nintendo version. I don't really like the sing-along for The Lion King, Can You Feel the Love Tonight by Elton John. I think it's a really cheesy song. But when I hear the instruments on the video game vibe of it, it sounds like really good. I just feel good on this song. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just like the water song from Popeye. It's just so relaxing and stuff, and I guess it's a nice love vibe to it, I guess I could say. But I don't know. It's just a beautiful song. That's all I could really say. It's the one that stuck out to me the most. I'd even pick Be Prepared, which is an obvious pick because that song kicks ass, it's dark, whatever. But Can You Feel the Love? There's something really harmonious about it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I love hearing this song in the background. Yeah, that's all I can say. Beautiful song. It's a beautiful number 7 pick. That's all I can say. Anyways, on to my favorite number, 6. Let's go. Number 6 on my list is a very popular TV kids show called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So they made a game for the Super Nintendo, and the song that sticks with me the most from this game is definitely the title theme. You know why the title theme is my favorite song in the game? Because it has one of the best intro songs for kids shows of all time. It's easily top 10, and it's just like perfectly like re-recorded on the Super Nintendo cartridge. I think it sounds awesome. And did you know that Buckethead helped with the solo of this song? I'm pretty sure he does at least. And yeah, that's it. That's the Power Rangers theme song. I mean, that's a pretty hard song to beat in my opinion. Because I always heard it as a kid, I just never watched the show, I never cared for it, but that theme song, that guitar solo, that song, just top-notch awesome. I love it. Power Rangers, number 6 for the Super Nintendo. Oh man, on to number 5. Number 5 on my list is surprisingly an LJN game. And you know what? I agree with Angry Video Game Nerd 100%. A lot of LJN games are just terrible. Just terrible. But guess what? They made one good game, as far as I know. And it's for the Super Nintendo. And that game is Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage. And the song I picked, I think it's called The Chase. And I'm gonna put the correct title here anyway, so it doesn't matter. And this song is so good. I always loved this song growing up as a kid, so I grew up this game growing up as a kid. It could be nostalgia why I love this song, but I think it's slightly more intense and more badass than the Power Rangers main theme song, because I played this game so much as a kid. I love this Spider-Man game. And I love the music for it a lot. I highly recommend this OST to be honest, but this song is definitely the best for me in the game. Highly recommend it. Awesome guitar shredding, awesome guitar solo, awesome guitar everything. It's just a badass song. Spider-Man Maximum Carnage, highly recommend playing that game. It's very good. It's a very fun beat 'em up, and it's very challenging towards them, just like any other game. On to number 4. Okay, I'm gonna say right now, the top 4 songs on my list as of right now from '94 are all my number 1. Like, yeah, it's really hard to rank these 4 songs because they're all so good. Number 4 on my list surprisingly comes from Fox McCloud, and that song is from Sonic 3. Endless Minds. Endless Minds is such a fucking beautiful song, and I just heard it like a day or 2 ago. It's so good. I am so shocked how good it sounds. It's like a happy, upbeat tune, yet it has like a hint of sadness to it, and I can't explain why, but Fox McCloud explained it to me, but like I could feel like how it's like you feel lonely, yet somehow you feel happy. It's so weird. I can't even describe it. When you hear this song, I mean, you know, you could perceive it in your own way, but it's such a beautiful song. I love it. I want to put it number 1. All 4 of these songs are number 1 to me, but Endless Mind. Let's get to the other top 3 number 1s. Let's go. Number 3 on my list comes from my favorite RPG of all time, and it's for the Super Nintendo, and the game is called Earthbound. I highly recommend most of this soundtrack. I would definitely highly recommend playing it so the songs could stick with you as much as they do for me. So hard to pick between 4, 3, 2, and 1. All 4 of the soundtracks are perfect. But if I had to pick an Earthbound song, it'd be called You've Come Far Nets. When I hear this song, I feel like I'm just like thinking about like how far I've came in my life as like Tom Wolf, how long I've been making videos for when I hear this song. It's like, you just gotta keep going. You gotta keep being awesome, Tom. You got a long road ahead of you still. No matter what, don't ever stop trying to be awesome and stuff. That's it. It's like, you just gotta keep going with life. I know you've done a lot of good and stuff already, and a lot of great memories, but you just gotta keep being yourself and keep kicking ass. That's all you could do in life. I mean, if you keep relying on the past, then you're not gonna get anywhere, and you'll be depressed that you can't relive those moments from before. It sucks, but you just gotta keep going. And that's why I love this song, because that's how I feel. I fucking love 94. It might be the best of all time as of right now, because of these 4 soundtracks. But we'll see. Love this fucking song. You've come far, and you know what? You've come far too. My best friends and family and all that stuff. So on to number 2. Number 2 on my list is from one of the best gaming soundtracks again. The top 4, as I always say. It's from Donkey Kong Country 1. And the song is Aquatic Ambience. Aquatic Ambience literally feels like I could live underwater. Like, I wish being underwater felt this way. It's so relaxing, and you just feel refreshed, and you just like, it's like, that background is so beautiful. I love Aquatic Ambience. It's definitely the song that stuck with me the most as a kid. It was so hard. Donkey Kong Country, I can't name one bad song off the game. I love every song, but this one in particular, it's so good. So good. And that's it. You just feel like you're underwater. I love 94. I'm gonna keep saying I fucking love 94. Aquatic Ambience is so beautiful. Such good instrumentation, such good graphics, such a good game. I love 94. Anyways, since I love 94... Oh no. My face cam got cut off on the number 2 because one of my brothers called me about picking up a pizza or something, so... here's some honorable mentions from 94. Definitely my favorite year as of right now, and hope you enjoy. Here's my honorable mentions, and hope you like this list. Let's go. Howdy. My number one pick for 94 was pretty much gonna be number one of all time anyway, because it's my top 3 songs of all time no matter what. And this song is Wild Guns' Ending Credits. This song means way too much to me. I have too much memories with this game and my dad, and how much I miss being a kid, and I could tear up if I want and all that shit. It's too good. I fucking love Wild Guns because I wish I could go back in time being a kid playing with my dad again, not worrying about life and responsibility and all that other shit you have to deal with in life, because that's it. I fucking love the ending credits. This will always be number one. The top 4 number one songs, this will always be one, but then the other 3 could fight whenever I feel like it. But this will always be one. Ending credits. This is just a perfect song. Loved it. Just, I love doing that. When I hear this song, I love it. And that's it. I can't even explain anymore for this number one pick. It means too much to me, this song. And I love video games, and I'm glad I'm doing these music lists because it makes me happy, and I hope you enjoy watching them, whoever does care about Tom Wolf or whatever. Hopefully I entertain you, hopefully you feel better watching this video, and I always feel good making good content for myself as well as others who care about me as well as I care for them. That's it. Anyways, that's it. Get ready for 95. Stay classy, always eat your pizza. 94 is number one by far as of right now, but we'll see. 95 was a stinker to me, but there's still some good songs I'd recommend, so get ready. 94, love you. Take care.